Hey everyone, welcome to A Mother's Intuition. I am your host, Nicole. Today I want to talk a little bit about auras before we get into taking callers. What is an aura? So an aura is the energy field that surrounds us. Last week I talked about vibrations, and the vibrations surrounding your body are considered your aura, the energy. And the energy it includes different aspects of yourself that are based on the different energy centers in your body. So if you've ever heard of chakras, those are the main energy centers of your body, and there are 7 of them. I think I may have talked about them on one of the other shows. But each center has a different color. And when someone like me or anyone who's intuitive, and actually some people who aren't even intuitive but can see the aura, the energy color that's associated with the chakras. So usually you'll have each 7 color that is associated with the chakra in your aura. And each chakra has a different meaning, a different energy to it. So, for example, your root chakra, which sits at the base of your spine, has to do with how connected you are to the earth and how safe you feel and how rooted you are in your life and with your family. And the color associated with that is red. So this is an example. So in your aura, that color can be picked up, that red color. And actually the other colors would be orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, colors of the rainbow. And each color correlates to a certain chakra, and the different emotions and energies that go with that color are in your aura. So when you are looking at someone, depending on the strength of the color, it will tell you how open their chakra is. And it can also give you some other information about how strong their emotions are in that area. So for example, if I see a lot of red in someone's aura, I know that that means they're really connected to the earth, or that they feel really safe in their environment. However, it gets tricky because it's not an exact science. And the colors for some people can mean different things. You can learn a lot about what the colors mean in books, but I know from experience that you can also attach your own meanings to the colors. So for me, red is rooted in earth and feeling safe, but it's also an indicator for me of the opposite, right? Which would be not rooted and could also mean violence. So when I see red in a person's aura, I have to intuitively feel out, what does this mean? Is this person, are they grounded or are they not? Have they had some trauma? And that's just something that comes from having this ability and practicing it, understanding the different concentrations of the color and even where the color's at. It's really interesting and fascinating. And if you're interested in learning more about auras, like I said, there's tons of information on the web, and I'm going to go ahead and put a couple book recommendations on my Facebook page, The Psychic Mom. So if you do want more information on the chakras and auras, that will be there for you. But yeah, so anyway, with this aura that you can see, you can also feel the vibrations that we talked about last week. And the aura and the vibrations give off information about you based on your experiences. And so how do we attract more love? This is what I wanted to talk about since it's Valentine's Day on Monday. Yay, happy Valentine's Day to everyone. How can we attract more love? So the chakra that is associated with love is the heart chakra, which is middle of your chest here. And the color associated with it is actually green. A lot of people think red for the heart, but green is the color of the heart chakra energy. So you can do things like wearing the color green to attract more love and attention to that heart center. And you can, we talked about thoughts being energy. You can think happy thoughts, lovely thoughts, and attract that same energy to you. So I have a fun little experiment that I want to suggest doing. If you are in a relationship with someone else, you can focus your heart chakra energy out to that person simply through your intention. So I might be doing this sometimes. Um, of course, I am with my own husband when I want his attention, but I don't want to come right out and say it, or I just want to feel how connected our energy is together without having to say anything about it. So I can feel an energy connection between the two of us. And the way that I do it is by um, focusing in on that heart chakra energy and intentionally sending it to him. So you can do this with anybody. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be someone else that you love, but feel into your heart center. Okay, lift your moods and think about love and expanding your heart and how much you love this person, and think about it and think about drawing them to you, and just put that energy out there. And I would be surprised if it doesn't work for you. If it doesn't work for you, if the person that you're sending this heart chakra energy to doesn't respond to this energy, then I would suggest checking on the bond between you two, the energy between you two, because they should be able to feel it. It's a good way to check and see just how connected you are with this person. And when you're not, it can give you some awareness that you may need to work on that bond there, that energy between the two of you. So, fun little experiment, just give it a try, send out that energy and see if they respond to it. I do that a lot with my own husband just to see if he's super connected to me. So that's one way to attract more love, putting it out into your environment. You can also use crystals, because crystals contain energy and give off energy and attract energy. I showed you, I think it was last week too, the rose quartz is one of the most popular, well-known crystals for attracting love. So having that in your environment will attract love and give off love, make you feel more serene, more love. So crystals, and focusing on the present, not getting stuck up on the past, making sure that your thoughts are positive. You don't want to be having thoughts of like, oh, I'm never going to find love, or this person, they don't really love me. Don't go there. Just keep it positive. You want to put the positive thoughts out there, keep that vibration high so that it can come back to you. Okay, so those are just a couple ways how to keep this love energy out there so that it's attracting what you want and back into your life. Okay, so I think we have a caller. Sandy. Are you there, Sandy?
Yes, yes,
Hi.
ma'am, I'm here.
Great. Thanks for calling in tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
What can I help you with, or what would you like me to take a look at for you tonight?
I would also like to know about a love interest.
Okay. Woo-hoo. Valentine's Day bringing all the love out.
Or do you see anything in my future for a love interest?
Anything in the future of interest? Okay, let me look into this for a second.
I am from North Carolina, and I'm 66 years old, so I would just like to. I'm single, and I would just like to see if there's anything out there in my future for a love interest.
I will say, Sandy, that I can feel from your energy and from your aura that you are open and that you are projecting that out. So that's fantastic, because there's not any blocks there. There's no things from the past holding you back. You're not stuck in it. So I can feel that. That is good. Let me see here. Okay. So I will say yes. There always exists. The potential is always out there. So what I'm looking for is, are you blocking any of it in some way? And you're not blocking, but what I want you to do, Sandy, is to identify really precisely what it is in the person that you want to draw into your life. The more specific you can get, the the clearer the energy is to finding that particular person. So when we're manifesting or wanting to attract a partner, and we just put out there that we want somebody, and those are our thoughts, and we don't put too much more into it, the pool is so large that finding that perfect match is muddled. So what you can do to hone in and really find the match and draw it to you is be very specific, right? I want a tall man, someone who's interested in fitness or likes movies or likes horses, has, a good past, wasn't a criminal, whatever anything you can think of, make a list on a piece of paper and say, this is exactly what I'm looking for in a person. And then let the universe find that exact vibrational match, and it will come to you quicker than if you just say, okay, I'm open to receiving. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so
I have one particular person in mind.
Okay. You have a particular actual person in mind.
Yes.
I love it. Okay.
Yes.
Let me look into this, Sandy.
But it's complicated.
Okay. Don't give me too much here.
I won't.
Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you, Sandy, a little bit about the potential that I see for one of the potentials that sits out there for you. And you can let me know if this matches this person or not. So that you're not too much information. Okay. So I know that this guy is also older, tall. Actually, he's kind of a tall guy, a little heavier around the middle, but otherwise kind of lean. He's not overweight. I feel like he either currently has or has had facial hair in the past that he kept short, not a beard, but like would grow in a little bit on his face and would be gray or white in color. Let's see here. Okay. He has a deep voice, and I believe he or his family were Southern. Because he has a little bit of he doesn't have an accent, but there's some twang that I can hear in there, but it's not like a real accent from the South. So I feel like that's why I want to say his family. Okay. I know that he comes across as a bit stern and like a real stand-up guy. And I do believe that he has at least one brother a younger brother, actually, that he was close to. Any of this matching this guy, Sandy?
Yes.
Okay. Then you're on the right path with him. Because I do see him as a potential. Now, let me see. He's not a guy who's very emotional. He doesn't show his emotions very easily.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. But he's a real stand-up guy. He is. He's he is not someone that was ever into drugs or alcohol, or I mean the occasional, but nothing too too heavy or anything like that. And I would say, if you're feeling that attraction there, make a move. Let them know, because I feel that the potential there definitely exists. Now, he's a bit traditional. Okay, so
correct.
So
yes.
He may want to make the first move, but I think you would need to let it be known, that you're interested, and you can maybe go about that just by being a little flirty, or mention it to somebody else he knows in that way, so that you give him the upper hand of being the one to come to you, because he is traditional. He would like it to be that way. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
All right, Sandy. Well, good luck with you. And
Thank you. You too.
I would
And
love.
bless you. Bless you for your sightings.
Oh, thank you. And I would love if you'd visit my Facebook page, The Psychic Mom, and let me know how it works out for you.
I certainly will. I appreciate all your guidance.
Thank you, Sandy. Okay, I think we've got another caller. Jen, are you there, Jenny?
Yes, I am.
Hi, Jenny. What can we do for you today?
Hi. Well, I didn't know if my dad or my Bobcha, my grandma, would come through. I'm just kind of hoping that they're watching over everything, and if they have any guidance for me. Everything's just kind of crazy right now.
Okay, let's tap in really quick and see whoever comes for you. I'll give you some evidence of who they are, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, Jenny, you have an older woman coming through. I heard the word pearl. This could either be metaphorical, it could be, you let me know if pearl means anything to you. Let's
Pearl,
see.
like the round pearl.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that does. I have a pearl necklace that was my grandmother's.
Okay. There you go. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Have you suffered a recent loss, Jenny?
Not well, I've had friends that passed away that I hadn't seen in a while. That could be it. I don't know.
Okay. Well, she's coming in and she's wanting to immediately grab your hand. And for me, this is a sign of a sign of support. And okay, let me see what else to say.
Well, I've had some things happen to me, and I'm struggling with being strong and getting past them. So that could be it too. My grandma was my best friend.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, Jenny. Okay. All right. She's definitely wanting you to release these past emotions that you're holding on to from the past. And is this something that happened in childhood? Did she take care of you when you were younger?
When I was really, really young, she did, and then again when I was in high school, I lived with her for a while, and then later through the years, we stayed in contact and talked on the phone like every day. And then my youngest daughter and I moved down to where Grandma was at to help take care of her for a while.
Okay. Yeah, she's showing me that. All right. And she's also giving me the sense, Jenny, that there's something that you're not speaking about. Either you want to get help with something and you're not, and you're holding something back. I definitely am feeling you're holding back speaking about something. Mm-hmm. And she wants to encourage you to speak with someone about this. Okay.
Well, yeah, I've had a lot of things happen. Last year something happened, and I'm seeking out an attorney to help me with that. I don't know if that would be what she's thinking.
Okay. Okay. And is the attorney advising you not to say certain things?
No. Well, I had one before that was, and she was kind of upset that I had contacted law enforcement in regards to what happened. But they should have been,
Okay. She's saying that you did the right thing. She's
Okay.
definitely telling you to continue to use your voice and to say what needs to be said. Um, okay. Also, she knows that you don't feel like you're strong enough to handle this situation, and she wants you to know that you are, um, and to stay strong. And also, do you hear bells around you? Because she's telling me um, one of the signs that she's around you, bells, like almost like chime bells, like little bells. So if you hear bells ringing, know that that's a symbol from her, a sign from her. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see.
I tell everybody about her. She survived Auschwitz.
Oh wow, that is amazing. That is.
Yes, she's the strongest person I know besides my youngest daughter.
Oh, okay. Let me see what else she wants to show me here. Hold on one second. And then she's also showing me a little dog. Is that you, Jenny, that would have the dog, or did she have a dog?
No, my mother always had little Pomeranians.
Okay.
I always had big.
Okay. She's definitely showing me this little dog. Okay. She's real sweet. She was definitely a really sweet woman. I feel like she did not have an easy life either. A lot of responsibilities put on her that were unexpected. But she's very strong-willed, and there's a religious streak to her. I know you said she was in Auschwitz, correct? Yeah. She has and definitely went earth, a real sense of, I can't say it wasn't, a real connection with the divine. She really did.
Yes, yes.
And a gratefulness, actually. And that would make sense since she survived. Okay.
I think you said the unexpected, and then she had a lot of responsibility. My grandfather I never got to meet, but she perished, and she was a single mom. In the 50s and 60s by herself, and she ran a beauty salon by herself.
Yeah,
so
she was very determined as a person. Mm-hmm. Okay. I do have a man stepping forward here. I know that his hair, I'm seeing him, feels to me age of maybe 30s, 40s. And his hair was kind of bigger and curly, or combed out curls is how I would say it. It just had some height to it. Okay. And he's a tall man. Okay, let's see. And I know that he had an interest in basketball.
He was?
Had an interest in basketball.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Oh gosh, I don't know. In the last year, I have found out about literally probably 42 now people that I know that have passed away.
I am
so I'm not sure who would.
A very high number of people that have passed away. Okay, let me see if he will give me anything. I feel like the name would have started with a D, like a David. Okay. I feel like you would have known him in his 30s, when he was in his 30s. I know this is kind of going a ways back. I feel like Dave. We're going to run time real quick, Jenny. So let me see what his message is to you. And if we do run out of time, will you send me a message on my Facebook page? And I would like to continue this for you.
Yes, I would, because I think I know who you're talking about.
Okay. So let me see. You got about 60 seconds. So yeah, Jenny, why don't you just send me a message and we'll continue this offline, because I think I've got more to say than I have time to get on air. So, but thanks.
Does Spencer mean anything?
Say again?
Spencer?
It's not clicking with right now, but it may later. So,
Okay.
yes, send me a message on my Facebook, The Psychic Mom, and we'll connect on that later, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jenny. And thanks, everybody else, for joining me tonight. I hope you'll tune in again next Thursday for another podcast with me. And if you're not following me on Instagram or Facebook, please give me a follow under The Psychic Mom. I'm also on patreon.com and YouTube. I've got a YouTube channel. I would love to hear from you. And we have a new A1R Psychic Radio fan page. So if you can follow us on there, that would be fantastic. And I hope to see you and hear from you soon.